Damn. Why you gotta stick this with the paper?
What?
It's the sun.
Oh.
Episode 7 of Garage Weights
Business takes.
and Business Takes. This is Katie,
This is Jensen.
and we're here to talk to you about saying yes.
And sweating.
Holy smokes. So last episode, we did an imam, every minute on the minute. And we did another one today. Today we did hang cleans, 5 hang cleans and 10 push-ups. And I was like, you know what, Katie? We're just gonna do this one today.
Take it easy.
Just take it easy because I don't have a lot in me. I'm just kind of tired. It's been a long past couple days. I did want to be active and not skip a workout, but I didn't want something that was going to be like crazy difficult.
Yeah.
And by the time we got around to minute 5, I was thinking to myself, shit, this was a bad idea.
Yeah.
It was good. My heart rate stayed up the whole time.
Mine too.
Might feel it Sunday.
When you're like trying to raise your arms.
Yeah.
You can't.
I'm going to go to like scratch my back and I won't be able to. Yeah. It was a good one.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, if you have the equipment, it's really simple. If you do it at home, at least, if you have the equipment at home, you could do the hang cleans, 5 hang cleans. We didn't go light. In fact, Katie actually went 20 pounds heavier than she normally goes.
Not by choice.
So a little bit of PR action today. And I usually use 95 pounds when I'm working out at home. At CrossFit, I go a little heavier, but it was good today. In the garage with only one fan on. And it's like probably like 95 outside with humidity, so I'm gonna say it was solid workout.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I'm feeling it. I'm tired. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna deserve a beer after I hydrate, and then have a beer later. So if you're not already following us, please do. That'd be pretty dope. We're doing all the medias.
All of them.
I think we're a little bit more active on Instagram,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the others are just there so nobody steals our shit.
Don't steal our shit.
So yeah, Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
GWBT podcast.
Yeah.
Holla. Katie.
Jensen. Bailey. Mike.
Mike. You.
Now that we know everybody's been introduced to.
I'm a little delirious.
We're a little bit out of it. Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
Today we're talking about saying yes.
Not to everything like bad shit. Don't say yes to bad shit.
No.
Remember, you need your fresh air. You need your double dose of fresh air. That's the good shit.
Yeah.
You don't want to say yes to bad shit. So clarify.
Yeah. So when you're starting a new project or new business or whatever, you want to say, you never know who's going to help you with what, and vice versa, what you can also help people with. So saying yes to all initial meetings is pretty key to that. If you go into it thinking like, I don't know this person or they do blah, 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 how can they help me with that kind of night? I'm not going to say yes. Like, you have no idea. No idea. Approach every initial meeting as if it has potential value.
100%.
And say yes to it. Like, if you get offered a project that's just not going to work for you, it doesn't fit, I mean, obviously say no, but initial meetings, when you're starting something new, say yes.
Like, at least entertain the opportunity.
Yeah.
I taught at one university for 7 years. I adjuncted at another university for probably 8 years. And it was recently that I resigned. I started my marketing agency in January. And since then, it doesn't matter if it's another marketer or marketing agency or somebody that, built software or whatever. If they want to meet with me, I'm going to meet with them because there's always a potential and opportunity, or just to know someone in the industry. For example, if I meet with another marketer who's potentially a competitor, but I meet with them and, maybe, 6 months or a year down the road, they're jammed up and they're like, hey, Jensen, we have some clients that, we're not capable of fulfilling right now. you want to take a look at the project scope and see if it's something that you would want. So I'm building an ally in a competitor, all because I said yes to that meeting, as opposed to saying, oh, they're a competitor, why do I want to talk to them? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always good to entertain opportunities. You never know when they're going to come.
You don't. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
The orchid lady.
Yeah, because you only need one amazing meeting to change your life, you know? You don't know who it's going to come from. So.
It could be, I was joking before when we were talking about this, but if the person that sells orchids on the side of the road for 30 minutes every Sunday wanted to have a meeting with me, I would.
Yeah.
You know, in the back of my head, front of my head, all over my head, knowing, you know, there's a 99% chance that there's not going to be much value for me.
But they could be like, oh, I wanted to talk to you because I'm actually going to start a storefront.
Something like that. Or just the fact that someone is reaching out for me because maybe they need some advice. Mm-hmm. So if I take a minute to sit down and give them 30 minutes or an hour of my time and to say, okay, so you want to expand your every Sunday flower business to an hour and then 30 minutes on Saturday, how do you tell the world that? It's an opportunity for me to add value to somebody's life, potentially help them live a better life.
That's, yeah.
Right?
Drama.
So, you know, it's, even though maybe it doesn't turn into a client for me, it's an opportunity for me to give back and kind of be a servant leader, you know? But you're right, you know, maybe Orchid Lady wants to open a storefront and maybe I only see her for 30 minutes on Sundays because the rest of the week she's at like 50 other places.
That's true.
You know? So it's always good to entertain those opportunities for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Can always learn from everybody else. Like that's one reason why I will meet with other marketers. I'll go through my LinkedIn
So I'm
list.
going to go to other people's retreats. So I'm like,
Yeah. It's almost like you're studying, right?
Yeah.
I go through my LinkedIn and I'm like, oh wow, I graduated high school with her. And she's like director of marketing for, you know, this Fortune 500 company. Holy shit, who would have known?
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, you remember me? You know, can I buy you coffee? And it's just like, let's catch up. We could talk old times and stuff like that. But eventually you're going to get around to what you do for a living. And there's a lot of value in that, you know. So I grow simply from that meeting. And then, again, I gain an ally in the industry.
Yeah.
You know? So say yes to opportunities. You know, don't just shut them down because you have blinders on or, you know.
Or you're like kind of cocky or you're like being a meeting snob. You're like, oh, I'm busy and I don't feel like, you know, you don't know.
Yeah.
Go. You know.
Can't hurt.
No.
You want to have a meeting? Hit me up.
Yeah. Doesn't have a meeting.
Why not, right? DM us.
Come work out with us.
What? Actually, I know somebody who will. He has a podcast. Yeah. Did I tell you about him?
I think so.
My buddy Joe Thomas. He's an author.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started his own podcast, and he asked if I would visit him on his podcast, and I was like, you gotta come work out with us, you can be on ours. He was in, so
Nice.
yeah, it's good. But so anyway, what do you think? Have you ever had any issues doing that? Like, are you so jam-packed that you don't have time to meet with somebody, or have you had second thoughts about meetings? Like, tell us any of your experiences in the comments, or seriously, like DM us, and then we could talk about it here. Obviously, with you being anonymous, so we wouldn't say your name unless you were like, hey, ping me on that.
Yeah.
You know, but let us know if that's happened to you in regards to either being denied a meeting or given the opportunity to have a meeting, or if you're the one people are wanting meetings with. Any type of scenario there, you know, like we'd love to know what it's like on your end, you know, because I've asked for meetings before and I've been shut down. But every time people ask me for a meeting, I do my damnedest to give them at least a 15-minute phone call if I can. So I'd like to know your frame of thought and kind of where you're at.
Yeah. Has one meeting changed your life? Or was it?
You know what meeting changed my life? Was it like
Was it this one?
9 years ago when some blonde walked into my gym and threw up all over the back parking lot?
That was me. I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever done. I'll be back in like 3 days.
And here we are, almost a decade later.
See?
So, hey, you never know what opportunity is going to happen. That's actually a perfect example.
That's true. Yeah.
That's really like the perfect example. Who would have
If I was
thought?
Deterred by vomit, I would never come back.
Yeah.
You know?
And if I was like turned off by vomit, I would have never let you back.
You wouldn't have had a gym.
This is true. This is very true. I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah, I like it. It was short and sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of straight to the point today.
Just remember that, one meeting can change your life.
Yeah.
I saw this movie recently, and it's based off a true story, and this girl, was becoming very ill and didn't know why, and was like, kind of felt like she was losing her mind, so she's in the hospital, and none of her doctors knew what was wrong with her. And so one of the doctors went to a professor she'd had and was like, I need a consult on this case, like, we're just mystified by it. And he was like, I don't do consultations anymore. And she's like, we need help. And he was like, no, like, pretty adamant about it. And then eventually she got him to say yes. Well, he's the one who ended up diagnosing her with some like new rare form of encephalitis. He treated her, and then he opened a clinic and now only treats patients like this, right? And he was like super averse to taking the meeting because he was like, I told myself I don't do this anymore. And she was like, we need you. And it changed his entire life.
Oh, that's dope.
And saved her.
Yeah.
You know?
Was it a true story or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It was.
Holy shit.
So
entertain the meeting. Entertain the opportunity.
You're always only one step away from a meeting that could change your life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You never know. Yep. Your net worth is within your network. Yep. Right? So if you could build your network through a potential meeting or an opportunity to, talk with somebody new, I would say do it.
Yeah. Do it to it.
Unless they're like threatening you and...
That's like more restraining order. Then you want to meet with like the police and stuff like that.
The police, that would be a better meeting.
Just took a turn.
It did. It went dark quick.
But it's also good helpful advice.
This is true.
Yeah. Don't forget, ask for help if you're scared.
That's Katie. And I'm Jensen. And this is Garage Weights and Business Takes.
Cut. That was useful though. 911 is helpful if you're scared.
But not to solve math problems.
Right, no.
Oh, man. So what do you think, 10 minutes?
Yeah, maybe.
I
think it's good to have, like, a mixture of lengths. I think that's nice.
That was a good one. That was good and short and straight to the point. And there was value in it.
I think there is. Like, it's a good reminder. Like, so especially if someone's, like, feeling a little lethargic. A lot of people are really tired lately. Like, and I think there's a lot of pressure in the atmosphere and everybody's, like, dragging. It's a good reminder of like, hey, this could be, each one could be one. Just keep going.
I agree. Like next week, I'll take a meeting with anybody next week.
Yeah.
I have off on that as well.
Me too.
Want to have a meeting next week?
All the weeks.
All the weeks. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Does that kind of work out?